Hello everyone, my name is Hilary Chin. Today I want to teach you how to create forms online. Forms are very important because they reduce stress. Those of you who receive links to input information like your name, class, etc. when people are collecting survey, that's what we are talking about. Just imagine you carrying papers and moving along on a market street to ask women who are selling to give you information about their markets and all that. You see that is very stressful to them and to you. Okay, so these forms are skills that you need to learn if you want to work with organizations, if you want to work with companies. Is very important. Everything is getting online. Okay, and these forms were created putting that in mind. Let's walk you through this form. We'll be using Microsoft form. Microsoft has a good product there. Let's check and see what we have. For you to create this form is easy. Those of you who have never created this form, now we want to launch into the Microsoft website. Okay, so to launch into their website to see all their products there, you have to just write Office. Go to your browser there and then you write office.com. okay, and then you click enter, and then you are going to find you need some time because you have to sign in into Microsoft system. Okay, if it's your first time going in here, when you find this box here, you just go to create account, and it will take you very simple steps. Okay, just the same steps that you use to create your email. It's going to take you through, and when you write your email here, you go to next, and until you go, they ask you to put in the password that you want to use. Okay, and I always recommend that people use their already created email to get into the system, because as you go through the process, they are going to be sending you codes into your email for you to confirm. That's for security purposes. So right here, since I already have an account, we are here again. Since I already have an account, I will just go here and then I write my account. Okay, my account is newsemo12@gmail.com. okay, and then I click it. Okay, since I already have my account, you already saw that I already have password that is already stored inside the system. So now they have sent me a code to my email. Okay, this code is just to ensure security, which is very good practice. I want to thank Google for that. It's a very good practice. So here they have sent me a code. So my code is 0462 and 0462 and 887 and 887, and then I click sign in. So I'm signing into the Microsoft website. Okay, I'm signing into their website. So this is stay signed in. Okay, I said yes, stay signed in so you don't have to sign in again next time. Yes, you see, so each time I open my browser now, I'll just launch into the website. So we are getting into my Microsoft website, and we are using browser Google Chrome. So here you see a whole lot of products from Microsoft. Okay, right here I'm just excited each time I open this space. You see right here, you see all kinds of products. So I'm not really going to go in again right inside. I don't want to take much time. Here you have Word document. This Word document, you can use it online, which we are going to be teaching you on that as well. This Excel, you can also use it online. This PowerPoint, you can use it online. All these products are already online. They are in cloud based, so you can be using online. And then for those who don't have paid version of Microsoft, paid version of Excel, Word, you can use this document online. They are online. The only disadvantage is that, or challenge is that, each time you create a document, it will remain online. You cannot store it in a flash, etc. So we'll just come here now. We are not going to talk about Word. They are Word document online, they are Excel online, PowerPoint online. Today we are going to be talking about forms. So we are going to click on forms. So we have just clicked on forms, and you see that already it gives us this interface of forms here. We already have it because I've been using it. And then here again, we'll go now to new forms. We want to create new forms, and we click here. You see, we have just clicked here and it's showing us a new form. This is just amazing. And then here you see that it will give us options. Okay, so right here we want to create a form. Okay, we want to create a form and then send the link for people to put in their information. Let's say the title of the form. We are already in our form. You see, when they start putting responses, we are going to see the responses here. So right here, let's say this form, we want to collect information. So yeah, it is asking us a title on title form. So we want to title, so we click here, and then we say Newsemo Tech feedback. So we want to get feedback from clients, from learners, those who are learning with us. And then it says we should give the description of this form. This form is to get feedback from learners of Nusemo Tech. It means everyone who is learning with us who want to get feedback. So this is just information that you want to let them know why you are collecting why you are creating this form. Now the next thing we have to do is, the first thing we have to do, we want to create our first question. Okay, our first question here we have to go to new. You see it says new, add new, so we'll just click here. You see, so now amazingly it already gives you options. If you want to talk about date, maybe you want to ask them, they should give you their date that they started using the platform, so you are going to choose date. If you want to ask a written question here is you want to ask them to rate, maybe by 5-star, by 1 to 5, how their experience how is their experience with learning with us. So you are going to be choosing that. If you want a text where you just ask them, please give us your thoughts, say something about our learning platform, here you choose this one. Now you want to choose multiple choice, you also choose this because maybe you want to ask them, are you a male or a female? So you choose multiple choice. So let's start with a text. If we choose text here, you see we are now going to ask them about their names. We say on their names, name, we want them to give us their name here. You see now, perfect. So here we want this question to be required. If we click required, it means until they answer this question they will be unable to go to the next question. Okay, so that's it. So we go now to new, we just click here. So if we want to duplicate this question, we want to copy this question, we can come here to this small icon and then we copy. Good, I have copied this question. So now we have two of the question. This is a name and then we also have name here. Okay, so I've now copied this question. So we are already learning the tools. So if I want to navigate this question upward, I'll click this small button. Now the first question below has gone upward. Okay, so now let's come here. To me, I want us to ask the age here. We have asked the name, now I want to ask the age. Okay, no, sorry, we have asked the name, we want to ask their contact. So right here we are asking their contact. I want them to give us their contact, and we want to make this question also very required. Okay, now we have created two questions here. We have names, they'll be given us their name, their contact. The next we're going to add new, we add another new question, and then here we want choice. We want a choice. Now each time you choose choice, it gives you different options. Okay, it means here you can ask questions like sex, and then now you give them options. So the first option we want to give them is we want to know if they are male. Okay, and the second option we want to know if they are female. Are you seeing? We are already creating our form. Very easy. Okay, so right here we said required. We really want this question. Okay, required. So this is it. So we want to ask them to rate us. We want to rate us, so we'll be choosing written question. Now we'll ask this. So when you click rate, automatically the system has created stars for you. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. So you come to this question and you ask, how is your experience with us? How is your experience with us? Are you seeing now? Put question mark. You see, so they're going to be selecting and telling us their experience with us. So now for the purpose of this lesson, we are not going to create too many questions. Let's end here, and then we see how we can begin to forward these questions for people to start answering this questionnaire. So after you have created this question, okay, you come here and then you preview. There's an option up here, you see with this small eye, you preview, you go there and click. We want to see how this questionnaire looks. Okay, we want to see how it looks. You see, this is how it looks. So it is amazing, right? So this is Nusemo Tech feedback. This form is to get feedback from learners of Nusemo Tech. You see, so we came here, we said name, and we said required. Remember, we had to choose required, and to prove that you have chosen required, you will see this small star. It means until you answer this first question, you cannot go to the next question. We went to the second, we asked for their contact. We went to the third, we asked for their sex, and we gave them options, male or female. And then we went to the fourth, and we said, how is your experience with us? So they are going to be rating us by 5. So if they rate us 5, it means that we are really good. If they rate us 4, it means that we are kind of. If they rate us 3, it means that we are kind of. You know, if they rate us 1, it means their experience are not really good. But many times, responders don't understand this rating question. Okay, and then amazingly, another option I want to show you. Right here, if you want to send this questionnaire to people that will mostly be answering with their phones, you can come here and click on phone format. You see, it already gives you the phone format. So here too, we can also see how it looks on phone. Are you seeing now? This is it. We can see how it looks on your phone, and then we go back to computer for the purpose of this lesson. And then we want to go back. You just go here and you click back. We have reviewed the form. Now we want to take you to another option. Right here is the responses. When we start giving responses, or whoever start putting responses, will be seeing it here. So when we go now to, we have previewed. Now we want to go to send. Okay, when we click, go here, we click. No, before we click send, let's go to this small 3 icon here, more from form settings. Good. We want to do settings here. We come here and then we click this small 3 icon beside this send. We click. When you click here, you will see that you have settings. Okay, just go to settings and you click settings. There is something I want to show you. Now you see here there's an option here called accept responses. If I click this option off, it means no matter what the answer in this question, it will not come into this database. Okay, if I click accept responses, now whatever the answer, it will be coming into the database. If I decide to put a start date, I can click here. You see, it now tells me a start date. I can decide to say, okay, I want this questionnaire to finish. Today is 20th of November. Yes, I can say I want this questionnaire to finish on the 25th or 24th or 26th of November. Then I'll come here and I change this heading, this date here. Okay, and I put the exact time. Once that time starts, I start receiving questionnaires. Okay, but if I don't want to put it, I can off it. If I put start date, I can decide to also put end date. I can say I want it to start from the 25th of November to the 30th of December, and I program it here and I put the time. Once this time ends, questionnaire will stop coming in automatically. Okay, then also another thing I want to show you is shuffle questions. Shuffle questions here means if Mr. A answered the question and name came first, if Mr. B is answering that same question, name can come fifth, it can come fourth, it can come sixth. Okay, you should take note of that. And then also show progress bar. This progress bar, this option is off, but this progress bar mostly it enables you to know if you have answered, if let's say out of 10 questions, it enables you to know if you have answered 8 already, if you have answered 7 already. You see that in questionnaires. Those things are being set up from the back office, like what I'm doing here. Now another thing I want you to know is customized messages. I've just clicked it. So the default message is your response was submitted. So here I can just put thanks for learning. Okay, each time you finish answering the questionnaire, you will see thanks for learning will appear to encourage you, to motivate you. Okay, so we have already done that setting. So now we are set to go. Okay, we are set to go. Now we just go now to send. We have previewed our question, we have done our settings, and now we are accepting responses. So we click send. We have just clicked send. Okay, when you click send here, it gives you automatic URL. I don't want to bother you with that, but this is a link that it has given you automatically. Okay, so we want to shorten it. We click here. So you can send it through mail. You can create a code, which we are going to be looking at it in other videos. You can also take it and embed it in your website, which we are also going to be looking at that. You go to website, you see these forms there. This is what has been done. They have embedded it using this coding system here. You can also send it through Facebook. You can send it to Twitter. These are the options that are available now. But we want to copy this form and try something. I've copied it. I've just clicked. It is already copied. If I come to my browser here, and I paste it there and I click Ctrl V and I click enter, it's now going to open. Just assume that this link was sent to you. You are now on your machine. Okay, this is what will happen. It has now opened in my browser. So let's say you are the one answering this question. Let's say your name is A and then your contact is 34. Okay, and then your sex is male, and then you are rating us 5. No, we are good. We are good. Okay, you are rating us 5, and then you click submit. It will go and then submit another response. We click again to submit another response. That's the first response we have sent. The second name is B, and then the contact is 21, and then maybe it's female. Yeah, and then you just decide to rate us 4, you know, and then we click submit. That's the second response we have clicked. You come again, another response. The third name is C, and then the contact maybe is 78. For the purpose of this video, we just want to do things very quick, and then maybe you're rating us again 5, and then submit. Okay, perfect. Now you are the one giving this response. Let's say I send this to WhatsApp group or wherever. Now when you give this response, it comes now to my back office. I'm now on my back office. You see we have 3 responses here. You see, so if I come to the response and I click, you see it is giving me a feedback. It is giving me a feedback. It's already giving me an analysis. Okay, it's telling me that 2 male responded, and these 2 male said, okay, this 2 male here responded, and then 1 female responded. It's already giving me an analysis that there are more males that responded than females. Okay, and then again about rating, it is rating, average rating. So the average rating is 4.65. It means we are really good. It means one person rated 5, another person rated 4. So these are the analysis that you get automatically from your background. And then also one thing I want to show you here is that I can remove this form from here automatically now and send it back to Excel. If I have Excel and product that is bought, okay, without internet, I can just come here and I click. Let's first click this 3 dot to show you something. Delete all responses, I can delete it from here. Print responses, I can print it from here. Share a summary link, I can share a summary link to a company or organization showing them this result that we have gotten here. And then here also I can just click open in Excel. You see, I have just clicked. So automatically this questionnaire is opening in Excel. You see. Thank you all so much for watching. This is all we had for you for Microsoft Forms. These skills are very important. They make you more valuable and more useful in your organization, in your company, and also as a student and also as a researcher. Thank you so much. Stay blessed and looking forward to other videos.